Yo, what's going on, bro?
It's good, bro. I'm very good, bro. It's been a good week.
No, I learned a very, very, very valuable lesson this past week through somebody
What's
else.
up? Okay.
Some things are just better off left alone.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
Very true.
Hey, welcome back to the Shooter Podcast, episode 161 with me and the bro, 808 Kicks ATL. Please do like, follow, subscribe. Come and chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do. And please do follow us on all the social platforms. I'm talking about YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all of that. And please do go and check out the Shooter Podcast. Please go and check out 808 Kicks _ATL. And please do come and check me out at Lovekickscustom. And bro, what are we here to do today, bro?
Same thing we do every week, TJ. Try to take over the world. And this week,
And that is a fact, bro. That is a fact, bro.
this week, I got a little bit of motivation, a little bit more motivation to take over the world. We get to that though.
Okay, we'll get to that. But by the way, before we carry on, I want to shout out again. I want to shout out the bro Dwayne. Basically, he heard that episode a couple of weeks back talking about, I should have mentioned this last week, but he talked about an episode about lemon pepper wings, right? And I like the fact that I sent you that meme about, if you guys don't know, there's a meme going around about this woman that puts, or this wife that puts in her husband's, was it, I can't remember what drink it was. It was like a lemon drink or something like that. She put sour heads, a whole bunch of sour heads in his drinks, and he starts drinking it, and you see his face is, all the moisture in his face, all the moisture in his mouth just sucked up, and he's giving that screw face. I sent that to you, bro, and I said, "Is that how you like your lemon pepper wings?" And you said, "Yeah, right, bro." So,
Listen, man. Everybody mouth ain't built the same, okay? Everybody tongue
I know
ain't the same. No pause.
exactly, bro. Exactly. Pause, bro. Pause.
No,
but
no pause. Play. Fast forward.
It's play time. So basically, shout out to Dwayne. He sent me a recipe. He said, "Don't buy that lemon pepper seasoning," right? He sent me a recipe that I'm going to try. And he said, "This is exactly the same as that recipe. Make the seasoning and try it," because he's done it and he says it's awesome. So I'm gonna try his recipe. Then I'm gonna get the seasoning and I'm gonna try and compare it. Trust me, I'm doing an experiment. But that's on the way now. That's on the way.
The cap part about that is you're gonna try his method before you try mine. That's cool though.
No. I'm gonna try your method first, then I'll try.
No, don't get the seasoning. Don't even try it. Don't even, just do it his way. That's cool.
No. Yo, bro, Dwayne came out. He's now officially the bro. Dwayne came out and literally sent me a full list of instructions of what to do, how to create the seasoning using lemon zest and everything, bro. I'm like, all right, cool. Because I was impressed because it wasn't just like short sentences. It was a whole list. I was like, yeah, the bro got me. The bro got me.
About homemade lemon pepper seasoning? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
What is wrong? Dwayne, I don't know what you do for a living, big dog. But ain't nobody got time to be handcrafting the lemon pepper seasoning around here, bro. Like,
I'm not gonna air the bro's business. I know what he does, but I'm not gonna air his business. But I was cute because I like, bro, you know me, I like homemade stuff. I like everything I do is homemade. Like, I make my own Bilton, I make my own sea moss, everything I try to do is homemade. But he got me so intrigued with this lemon pepper seasoning. I'm like, I need to try this, bro. I need to try and see it. And it's not wet. He reckon like you make it wet and you dry it. And you dry it and basically then you use it after 24 hours once you dry it. or longer. You can kind of put in an airtight container. I want to try it. I want to try both, bro. I want to experiment.
Well, see, the two things don't really necessarily relate. He's talking about
Yeah,
he's telling you not to buy the seasoning, but to make the seasoning.
yeah.
Everything I was telling you happens after the seasoning is created. So
Yeah, but
it's
but
not
it's
really you will be comparing the two seasonings against each other.
exactly that's the whole point. I'm going to try and compare two seasonings against each other and see like the seasoning that we saw on Amazon, how it compares to the seasoning that Dwayne's told me. So it's going to be quite an interesting experiment. But I'm going to use your method to make them anyway, so it's fine. I'm not deferring from that method. It's just comparing the two together in terms of what tastes better, the homemade one or the pre-made one.
Yeah, and it depends on whether you want your sauce or whether you want your wings wet or dry. Do y'all even have like party wings over there?
What do you mean party wings? You got to kind of elaborate.
Like small chicken wings. Like
Yeah. We got small chicken wings. We can go from small chicken wings to you can get it from the supermarket, bro. Like it depends on the variety where you get it from as well. Yeah, exactly that.
Shit.
Yeah, we get that. We get that stuff here. That's universal, bro. If you don't have it, then I'm going questioning your country, bro.
Yeah, I mean, in the case of the wings, though, for me, I used to do nuggets. Like I would buy tenders and cut them into nuggets, or buy a whole breast and cut it into nuggets or strips or whatever the case was, whatever I felt like doing. I then kind of got
Yeah.
lazy with it over the years, where it's just a thing when my wife make wings now, because I didn't got too
Okay.
lazy to fry chicken myself. But I probably I need to get back in that bag. I might go buy some today and do some nuggets.
Do you massage the seasoning into the breast?
Well, it depends on how you're doing it. Some people do breading. Some people do wet, and some people do dry. I prefer a little bit of both in a way.
Okay.
But I
She
definitely
so you like breast well seasoned.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to massage it. You got to, make sure it's properly tenderized. You know what I'm saying?
It's plump as well.
Yeah. Got to be, man, listen. And we don't do skinny breasts right here. I don't do skinny breasts. I mean, that's like a waste. That's a waste of body part. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm gonna do with some? I don't need no A's. I need D's on my breast.
I actually went to one of the local supermarkets, and because I've been working. The reason why we're recording this on a Sunday is because I've been working over the weekend, and I went to the local supermarket and picked up some peri peri sweet and sour. I think it was more sweet and sour peri peri chicken breasts, and I just put them in the oven, right, and roasted them up, and just cut them up and put it in the fajitas. Bro, that tasted nice with some avocado. Like this has been getting me through the shifts, bro. This is chicken breasts have been getting me through the shifts, and the breasts have been getting me through most of life, bro. Facts.
It's natural for us, bro. We men, like just the word, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's only chicken or turkey or a woman. So yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah, 100%,
bro. And you could do it so many different ways. Like I said, you could fillet it, you could you could bread it, you could do grill, you could do barbecue, you could do lemon pepper, you could do sesame, you can go for crunchy, like a with a sandwich. You can go taco, you can shred it and do a burrito or whatever. Man. I make soup. I do this soup. So I'll boil my chicken breast with stock and seasonings, and depending on which way I'm trying to go with it, I might put some onions and peppers in there. And then I'll cook that down, let it cool off, shred it, then throw some veggies in there with some egg noodles, and some more stock, and make a soup.
Oh yeah, bro. I did something similar to that, but I didn't add like noodles. Long time ago, I made a Mexican version of chicken soup, but it was like putting a whole chicken in there and then shredding it, and it was a whole different thing. Like I can understand what you say, but it was like adding all of these spices on top of it. It was nice, bro. Hey, bro. I want to tell you one thing. When I cook, right? Unfortunately, my missus says this. My eyes are bigger than my stomach, right?
Yes,
Unfortunately,
yes, 1,000%. I'm gonna always have leftovers on my plate. I rarely eat my whole plate because I make huge plates.
And yeah, exactly, bro. There's been I can name you 3 occasions, but I'll name you 2. I made the whole time I made the Mexican soup with the whole chicken, shredded it up, made it into a soup. And then I made nachos on the side. Like I'm talking homemade nachos on the side, which is like nachos with cheese and chorizo and all of that stuff on there, right? And then on top of that, I made beef tacos to go with it, bro. And it's just me and my missus.
There's 3 different entrees. You talking about to go with it?
Exactly, bro. Yo. This is the even funnier bit, right? Bless my missus because she's been ill for the whole week and she's actually starting to feel better today, which is great because like she caught my cold. As soon as I finished my cold, she got her cold and she's been 10 times worse than me. She's actually been in bed for 2 days last week, so I've been taking care of her. But shout out to her because she always says this. My eyes are too big for my stomach because. Once I made a charcuterie board, which is all the cheeses, the dates, the honey, the jams, and the meats and all that stuff. There's only 2 of us, bro. I made a platter for like five of us. we ate as much as we could, and after that, she goes to me. Don't talk about cheese for me for the next month. I'm fed up with cheese. It makes me sick every time I smell cheese.
Yo, shout out to your eyes being bigger than your stomach.
Yeah, bro. That's too bad.
No, listen, check this out. We both sit currently in a room full of sneakers.
Yeah.
More sneakers than we could possibly wear. Way more than we could possibly wear at one time.
Yo, bro, it's beyond gluttony, bro.
It's the same concept. When you make that plate, or when you're making the meal, bro.
Yeah.
When either me or my wife cook, it's food for 5 days.
Yeah.
Because ain't now one of us eating that much. Like even when I do eat big, like if I manage to knock off a whole big plate, it's still gonna be more left. It depends on what it is.
Yeah.
How fast it go. I say it like that.
100%.
We make easy to eat stuff, like
Yeah.
not necessarily finger foods, but like compact portable stuff. Sometimes the hot pockets, the lasagnas and all that type of stuff.
Yeah. Oh man, that lasagna story is still funny to this day, bro. It was the way that episode came out was too funny. But now we're going to get into real business, bro.
Mm-hmm.
How was your week last week in general? Because like I told you, I had an amazing week. Let's get into your week first, bro.
It was okay. It was okay. Grand National Tour.
Ooh.
Stop number Atlanta. Yeah. It was a wonderful time. It was a wonderful time. We laughed, we cried, especially when the little young dude jumped on stage. We was crying then. And also when SZA played the Sexy Red Drake song, because she got a verse on there. That was hilarious.
What?
Super high level. Yeah, the song with Drake got with Sexy Red and SZA.
Oh, okay, cool. Got you. Okay, yeah.
Sound like 1994 Atlanta.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got you.
Shake that ever Drake, shake that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that SZA on
that's
that.
proper trolling. That's proper trolling. I thought you were talking about the trash that he released with the Sexy Red afterwards.
Oh no, that's horrible. I would never mention that. We laughed, we cried, we ate, we drank, we danced, and in unison, everybody in that building at one point during the show came together and said those two words. What two words were they, TJ?
We all know those two words, bro. Let's say it together.
A
A minor. You know it's done. You know it's done, bro. We knew it was done already, bro. It's done for him. It's done for him.
Oh man, the way he put it together, dog. The songs that he picked and the way he sequenced it, like, because they did segments. It was just them. There is no.
Yeah.
Listen, let me make this clear. The little Cardi dude, I don't know how he managed to make it on stage. Maybe they'll bring out one or two people but I knew he wasn't finna bring out Future. It's over for that. They might not never make a song again together.
Yeah.
So I don't know who else, and I don't think there is anybody else that he's made music with recent enough from Atlanta for them to come out on stage with him besides Future. That would make sense, because this is the Grand National Tour. This is the GNX was the Dance on Your Grave album. We know this.
Oh yeah. Well, we wait. I'm just waiting for the deluxe now because that's been rumored massively. So,
bro, it was a whole lot of grave dancing, and now I'm talking woo, woo, woo. Yeah, shout out to the GNX tour, man. It was great.
Yeah, you actually called me on the Mustard setup as well. That was great. I like that.
Yeah, Mustard came out and did about 30, 40 minutes maybe, and then we had a little intermission, and Kendrick and SZA popped it off. Yeah, man, it was dope. And we turned around and went and saw Sinners the next day.
Oh yeah, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. I need to watch that. I'm hearing so many good things about that movie. Absolutely beautiful.
I'm just say this, man. Don't go to see this movie with your feelings in your pocket. Leave your feelings at the house. Okay, this is culture. This is history. This is people's lineages that are being displayed during this film in positive and negative ways on all sides. So take some of the stuff with a grain of salt if you're not willing to go and do the research to understand what some of the stuff in that movie mean. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it was
100%.
a great movie.
Yeah. I definitely need to watch that. I'm angling to either watch it on the cinema, or I might try and go this weekend and watch it in the cinema. They are actually bro, they are actually bringing it back to IMAX in London as well for special editions. So that should be coming in May time soon. I think from the 12th to the 27th, possibly.
The one they dropping now is gonna be bigger. So I feel like you'll actually be able to see more, but you wouldn't know from not seeing it before if you do go catch it on that IMAX re-release.
Yeah, I might do that. I actually might do that. Wait for it and do that. But it's. I'm hearing so many good things about it. To be honest, you know what I really hate. It's the. I really hate the people out there right this moment in time trying to downplay the movie just to be controversial. Like, if it's a good movie, just say it's a good movie. Just review it as a good movie. There's a lot of people out there at this moment in time. Not a lot. There's a couple. Majority of the people actually love it. The general public, yeah. But they're trying to downplay it.
Movie people. Movie people love it.
Yeah. If you feel like a good movie, I think it's gonna be great for you. But there's a lot of people, there's a lot of critics and non-critics that are trying to downplay it because it's such a great movie, and they're trying to discredit something that's absolutely awesome as well. So that, just be careful. Just go and watch. I say this to every movie: go and watch the movie and judge it for yourself. Don't kind of fall into the whole critical, because some critics want to be controversial just for the sake of it, just to stand out. So don't listen to those.
You can say it, bro. Racist people don't like the movie. It's okay.
Possibly. I don't. But some of the people that are actually talking are actually of ethnic color. So I'm like, whatever. I don't kind of judge that. So, yeah. But on a good note, bro. We did it, bro.
Did we?
Yes, we did. We got you the cool T's 95s, bro. We definitely did it, bro.
Oh no, man.
What you mean you don't know?
I don't like being caught for it. That's what it comes to. I think that's what it is.
No. These are definitely for you, right? I ain't keeping them. No. It doesn't matter. We all tried. We all tried for you. Actually, Niche tried for you. I tried for you. You tried for you. Let's go. Let's run down the cool T's and AMAX 95 released the Honey Blacks, right? So, I didn't tell you this last week, but last week I got a message of Cool T's, because I've actually helped a couple of people from on the Cool T's website, and actually helped to Harachi, which I did a review for. They said, because you're being loyal to us, you get early access. We'll give you early access at 4 p.m. rather than 7 p.m. I was like, okay, fine, that's cool. Thank you very much. And I didn't tell you this, and you was like, I'm gonna go at 7 o'clock. That's fine. 7 o'clock. We all win. Locked in. On the day, they dropped at 3:57 or 3:56. They dropped me another message to say, just be ready. The early access is coming. I waited there after 4 p.m. No email, because they said they're gonna send me an email and a link and stuff like that. No email. 4:15. No email. And then 4:25. No email. I'm like, what's going on here? I saw somebody on Instagram cop them. I was like, and I know this guy. It's like, how did you cop these? Because I haven't got the email yet, because I'm supposed to get EA. He goes, oh, there's a password for access to the email, and for your email, and you can log in using the password, and it's registered to the accounts that have actually copped and actually got EA for this account, and it's not gone out yet. So I was like, all right, cool, that's fine. Give me, and he sent me the password. Logged in, copped it, bang, bro. I got you that and the t-shirt, bang. There you go, bro. Because you can't have one or the other. They're like literally, bang. There you go, bro. And then everybody started copying it art before that. So by the time it come to 7 o'clock, because the password was out there, at 5 o'clock, everybody got the password. There was all these sets of things happening. Like you got, like, just before the 7 o'clock release, there's another password called 21 seconds that released. And literally it was like a 21 second release before the 7 p.m. So by the time 7 p.m. hit, there weren't a lot of pairs around, bro. Not a lot. So I was a lucky one to get EA. And I maneuver swiftly. And when I tell you guys, keep your ears to the ground, that's what I mean by keeping your ears to the ground. You gotta know what's happening with these releases to get any chance of getting these sneakers. And we managed it, bro. We definitely managed it, bro. It was a hard one, bro, but we managed it.
I sat in line for 41 minutes.
And so did Daniel.
41 minutes.
That's crazy. Crazy, bro.
Took me, I'll say less than 40 seconds to get in.
Mm-hmm.
I was in less than 1 minute into the general release, and it was impossible, pretty much.
It was.
The video you sent me with the one reseller dude, the reseller's 8. And 8. I know things can be taken out of context, but attached to said video was a clip of Clint being asked how he felt about resellers, and he said pretty much, get it how you get it.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel like he cares he only cares about sales.
Yeah.
And resale popularity is a positive thing to have when you're a sneaker collaborator or a sneaker company. Having high value on resale um, gives you cultural validation, whether we like it or
Yeah.
not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just don't like how the release happened. I don't like Clint's attitude because was he in Harlem or was he in not Harlem?
New York. He was in New York, then he went to Harlem.
He made 2 stops in New York.
Yeah. He was in New York. But I saw the clips in Harlem. And I saw the clips in Harlem, and one of the guys was like, "Don't sell your honey blacks." I saw that.
So was he in London or New York when he got asked that question? It don't
That's
matter.
a good question. Yeah.
I don't think it really mattered as much because when he got asked the question, it was during the middle of the release. We know it because he had on the honey black tracksuit.
Yeah.
And the dude in the video, the reseller in the video, the botter in the video was talking about the honey blacks and talking about him and his network of botters and resellers and bodies, to be honest with you. Because a lot of people play body for cash. They don't care about sneakers. They'll lend you their email or, log in or try to cop for you, stand in line for you for $50, $60. They copped over 900 pairs.
I think the units, there were a lot of units of this. I don't think that it was limited as people say it was. But also it was going to be pandemonium for this anyway, because basically, if you really think about it, the 3 colorways, that the gutter greens, the pink variation, the blue variation, all of those that released, they're going for thousands. So like, the resellers are going to do stupid things on this release. It was going to happen.
But it was just the way the reseller was breaking it down, bro, talking about the bot protection not being active for a certain amount of time, and then they ended up activating it. Clint posting after the release, there's no second chances and all this. Like, bro, the resellers and the botters eating, bro. We not touching the sneakers like we supposed to, and it's irritating.
The thing was, what Clint did say was they're trying to stop as many botters and resellers. I don't know how successful they was. So this is why the EA. No, exactly. This is why I think to say the video I sent you, I kind of saw it as well, obviously, but it was like for the first 5 minutes or so that there was not everybody that got EA for that sneaker. The emails didn't really come out. And the accounts, because to get the actual release, you had to log into your Shopify, and it will link you to the Cortez website, and then then it will link you. Otherwise, you couldn't cart the sneaker. And this is why I was able to cart, and within seconds I was able to cart and exit ASAP, because basically I logged into my Shopify, went back into the Cortez website. It recognized me, it recognized my email. I added the sneaker because otherwise I couldn't add the sneaker, and I was able to cart, and I exited. That wasn't present in the first couple of minutes of that release because they didn't activate it. Then they realized. Then they activated it. Then it was done for an hour. I think the guy breaks down. But it was really funny because when I also sent it to Daniel, and Daniel just had a go at him. I said, I hate this guy. All he's wears his cap. His hairline's gone all the way back. Probably this is why he just had a go at the guy, because I think Daniel was absolutely pissed, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more disappointed because this kind of put a stain on Clint to me. That video and the way people are describing their experience with the release, like, I don't like it. It was a bad release. That's all.
Yeah, I think it's a learning. Like the joints that came out before, the AMX 95 that came out before, they were done in a specific way where you had to be in a certain region to check out, and it was more or you had to be on your feet to actually get it, which is good because then they did the general release on the sneakers app. It was good because it meant the people that were there at that time could actually cop it. I felt that was a good release, and bringing it to the website, like the way it was hyped in terms of, oh, buy this merch, you get a scratch off, so you got a chance to win it. Then it was EA's, and then I kind of dug into it. I think it was good the way they did it.
Yeah.
But if Bottas, and then it obviously went to London, to New York, to all some places in New York and into Harlem. That's awesome. But if you have, I don't know if that bot was a cap or anything, but or is throwing shade at it or anything, but if the whole purpose of that website was to actually stop botters, if that didn't happen, then it was a bad release, I would say.
Exactly. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
But we got your pair, bro. We definitely got your pair, so we have to sort it out. off the pod, we have to try to sort it out. Once it's in hand, I'll give you a shout, bro.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I can't wait to see them in hand because it's gonna be. I've seen the pink variation because I was able to cop for somebody else, and now we got the honey blacks, and now we're gonna see how good that sneaker is. It's all black with the yellow hints, so it's gonna be absolutely awesome. But that's not the only thing, bro. That's the only thing because I told you I was working Saturday, and I'm working. I work today and I'm working tomorrow. But on this we're recording on Sunday. But. A big booty butt, right? It's all about breasts and butt today. No cap. I haven't had to say that because my missus has got all the assets I want. But basically,
ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
But I definitely want to say, I noticed something this week which is quite interesting, and I think the retailers in the UK, I don't know if it's in the States, in the UK, all of a sudden, the UNC Jordan 1 Reimagined was going to get released a week early at the retailers in store, not online, in store. You got to go to store and pick up your sneakers. They apparently were limited in store, so basically it meant places like N Clothing, BSTN, Offspring all got pairs everywhere, but apparently they were limited amounts from what I'm hearing. I was like, all right, cool, I need to get myself a pair, but I'm working on Saturday, so I reached out to the bro. He's not a sneakerhead, but he knows I could pick up sneakers. He's my closest buddy that I know, that when I moved to West London, he's been there from day one. We trained together in the gym and stuff like that. I picked up the phone to him on Wednesday. I said, oh bro, can you do me a favor? I said, what's the favor, bro? It's like, can you go to pick up a sneaker for me? He goes, what time? 10 o'clock. He goes, F. He's like, yeah bro, I'm working, otherwise I'm gonna pick up myself. He goes, yeah, I got you, don't worry. So he went on Saturday morning to pick up the Jordan 1 UNC, right? And bro, I'll show it, bro. I'll show it out. It's nice. It's a nice sneaker, bro. It's a very nice sneaker, right?
Is it white?
Powdered blue. Have a look. It looks white then grey. In hand.
Gray. It's the collar, bro. The gray and the collar. I told you that the other day because you sent me a video of somebody unboxing it. And
it don't, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna sidestep it.
The side panels and the toe look cool, but that collar it just throwing me off, bro.
Bro, you know what it is? It's not grey. It's the crack of the leather and the brownish effect on it that's giving it that vibe to it. Because I'll do the review on it and then explain it. Because it's so cracked, it looks grey, but it's not. It's actually. It actually is white. Look, bro. If you can see this in the camera, it's not grey. It's just so cracked that it looks grey.
Nah, man, I ain't going.
But he was able to. Yeah, he was actually, he copped it for me. For shout out to the bro, because I went and picked it up today because I came home yesterday from work, waking up for 5 o'clock, came home, I was shattered, fell asleep, and then I woke up at 8 and he was out on the town, so I was like, all right, cool, I'll pick it up for me tonight. So I picked it up. Yeah, so that happened, but the strategy now is And I feel like this is a strategy happening for bigger releases. The strategy now is they're going to drop these sneakers that are more GR-ish or bigger releases a week early. I'm going to see if this happens for other releases. A week earlier than the bigger release, because all of these shops are still dropping this on the 10th online just to amp up the hype for these releases that are going to be bigger stock. Let's see what happens this week coming. If that's the case, and if it sit on their website, and second of all, if they actually get more sizes in store, because N Clothing, Offspring, and BSTN all dropped the UNC Jordan 1 in store on the 3rd of May. And they're going to do a full release on the 10th. So I reckon about 20-30% of their stock was in store. And on the 10th, they'll drop the whole stock online and in store. I have a feeling that that's the new strategy, as it just in the UK. I don't know what's happening in the States, but that's how they're doing this to actually make people think, oh, there's not a lot of pairs, they're all gone. I'm gonna have to go on online to get them on the 10th because I went to the store, they dropped them in store, they're not there. So I think it's just playing games, bro. Smokes and mirrors, bro.
Don't. That's not the real smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, no.
We know.
But yeah, what do you feel like? Am I onto something? Because this is the first time they've ever done this. No, not ever done this, but it's the first time predominantly 3 stores have dropped a sneaker early, about a week before it's supposed to release in big stock. Because that UNC one is not, I would say the resale is not like overly high, and I feel like when it drops, it might sit in the UK. Caveat.
It's hard to tell, man. I'm not really tuned in. Be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised either way, though. It's still a classic colorway. I just don't like it. So, you know, I'm off of it in general. Like when I see posts about it, I normally just keep strolling. Like I'm not,
oh, by the way, that's not UNC. That's powdered blue. That's not UNC. Yeah, well, it says powdered blue in the box as well. That's if you pull up any UNC colorway they've done since the actual 2015 pair, it doesn't match. It doesn't match at all. So I'm calling cap. That's powdered blue. And the 2015 pair apparently it was powdered blue as well.
No, here you go though. It's not called University Blue. UNC
exactly.
University Blue.
Yeah, it's what we call it. What we call it is a UNC colorway.
Yeah, UNC could be powder blue or university blue. It don't matter.
Exactly.
A light blue, powder blue, whatever. It don't matter. I mean, powder blue is like the general powder blue or sky blue. Like growing up, it was sky blue. Any light blue was sky blue. It wasn't until Jordan where UNC was a color. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
I always say it's sky blue traditionally, like just like royal blue. Any, bright bold blue is royal.
Yeah, 100%.
But you know, game royal, hyper royal. What's the difference?
Oh, by the way,
University royal. Ain't this a university royal?
By the way, my local supermarket, they've opened up a local supermarket which is like literally 30 seconds walk from me, right? This is twice now. You know the turbo greens, but the hyper raw version of the turbo greens. I had it on feet with the like a light UNC powdered blue top to match it with white joggers and stuff like that, and Nike white joggers. And I walked into the shop, did my shopping, coming back out, and the guy that works there stopped me and said, what are those? When did you get them? I said, well, I got them on the release. I said, oh, they look so good. This looks so beautiful. I was like, oh, thanks, cheers. Number one. Number two, another guy that I had the Black Cement Freeze on. Same store. Somebody that was shopping there. Oh, I love your sneakers. Oh, thank you. Like, bro, just locally, like 30 seconds away from me, like people were recognizing. I would never expect random people to recognize those type of sneakers because they're not like everybody around me just wears like A6 or New Balance and stuff like that or Nike. They don't wear Jordans like just like that. So I'm not really surprised. So these guys actually know some of the sneakers that are coming out. So maybe I'm just being very ignorant, or maybe like people are like kind of leveling up to the knowledge and sneakers out there. I'm like, what?
Or maybe they don't know.
Maybe they don't know. Maybe they're just asking questions. I start to educate people, bro. Street education.
Did they mention the sneakers by name, or were they just general compliments?
Just general compliments. So it leads me to believe that they just actually just love the sneaker or the look of the sneaker rather than what the name is. Yeah,
that's what they're supposed to do. That's how it starts.
Yeah.
It shouldn't start because these sell for $150 more than what you buy them for.
Yeah, or I can get the Night Rider 11s or something like that.
Well, hell, that's the same difference. If you see something you like, you want to know. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, true.
That's the only thing about that story that I can't be mad at. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't know, cool. Don't assume.
Yeah.
You know, but if you see something you like something, that's great. I always think about when I think about stuff like that. I think about when my partner Black saw the Mason Chateau Road ones, and he was like, "What are those? Are these real?" He sent me the picture. Like, "Are these real?" And I was like, "Yeah."
You should told me they're mids.
I said, he don't care. This is the same dude
That's
I bought the Space Jam mids for.
Okay, yeah.
He don't care. If he like it, he want it. You know what I'm saying?
That's that. That's a beautiful sneaker. Like I said this in the past, and I'm gonna say this again. Jordan Brand need to make mids with that kind of style and quality. That whole range, bro, was so fire.
They got the burgers and fries and milkshake for you. Huh?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything about that.
Are we doing quick strikes or what? You got something else to talk about?
Nah. Let's do your first quick strike.
Yeah, we can. First quick strike. Let me see. Because of hold on, I pulled the screen up too fast. Let me get my stuff together first.
We're doing this off the fly.
Nah, I forgot what I did. I pulled up another page and
yeah.
And doing stuff in the background, man. Just doing too much.
But by the way, we apologize for the audio quality last week. We did warn you. We did warn you. So we're back. We're back on game. We're back on game this week, and hopefully you guys can hear us loud and clear this week.
I mean, I know I was audible, but it was low. So
yeah.
We still making some more adjustments. I got new equipment, so we're gonna keep getting it better for y'all. Y'all know what's up.
Yeah, 100%.
Nike, Adidas, and other footwear brands asked the president for tariff exemptions. There's a bunch of quotes from different people from different companies, but there's the Footwear Distributors and Retailers of America, which I guess is some type of firm that, represents the footwear distributors and retailers. They making a big case, pretty much like in a class action type of way.
Okay.
Urging the president to back up off of the tariffs with China and Taiwan and other associated countries that do pretty much majority of the manufacturing for sportswear brands and footwear companies and whatnot. So it's bad. Bjorn already came out and said the prices will go up.
Yeah,
it was a statement. Like the prices will go up on everything with Adidas logo on it in the US. Period.
Or in the US, that's good because basically, not good, but basically, I would. It would be a lot of yeah. It'll be
an around the world.
Yeah, it will be an uproar. I'll be honest, it's going to be an uproar if they increase the prices globally for everybody just because of the tariffs. That gives you can't use this, and I'm gonna be honest, no brand can use this as an excuse to hike up prices everywhere, except for the fact that it should be the US that is producing these tariff rates. But saying that, there's only one way that this is gonna work, right? And there's only one way there's gonna be an exemption. And we know what the president did at SneakerCon. You gotta give him a shoe. You gotta give him a collaboration. That's the only way he's gonna give you an exemption.
No.
Yo. I don't want it. No. Listen. I don't want it. But you know, Robert, this is the same guy that has actually put a picture out of him being the Pope. So you know he's gonna say it. That's the only way he's gonna do it.
He got his own version of the Bible. We know how huge of a narcissist he is.
That's gonna happen, yo, bro. He's gonna turn around to these brands and say, "Give me a collaboration." Don't forget about that shot at backboards. There'll be the shot at dumbboards.
Adidas, go on and make him a shoe and get it out the way. Go ahead, give him a form, all gold form, make it look just like the
an all orange. It's gonna be an all orange sneaker, bro.
Matter of fact, not even the forum. They need to find. They need
the
to
ballerina.
They need to find.
I told you the wacky sneaker, bro.
Nah, they need to find the silhouette they got.
The Trump Arena.
And just make it, if it ain't already a high top, make it a high top. And just make it gold. He ain't gonna wear it no way.
You know,
just want to be able to walk around with it and tell people how great it is.
Yeah, no, exactly. If bro, I must say this to you. If he's that type, yeah, but if he's a narcissist like that, he's going to request that. Every way there's going to be a profit.
Using your powers for evil. That's what you're doing.
I'm not. I'm being 100% honest.
For evil.
No. I'm being.
Just okay, because you say it. No, you stop.
I'm being 100% honest with you, bro. I can see it happening.
You go keep standing on it. God,
it's good. Yo, we know this person. We know him. We know what he's going to say next, bro.
Don't say his name.
I'm not going to say his name. Even though I mentioned it a couple of times already, I'm not going to say his name in full. If he's that type of narcissist, he's going to say it, bro. I'll tell you, every way he's going to try and find a profit, he's going to. Because it's gonna benefit him. So that's what narcissists do.
You said his name, we gotta bleep it. That's the only way to break the hex.
Yeah. But I don't
put it on Adidas.
Yeah.
That's the only way I'll be willing to roll with it. If they get stuck with doing it, let them do it. They're a German company. He's a German dictator. It all makes sense. So yeah.
Yeah. But what you feel in terms of the tariffs itself? Like we were joking around, but if you start seeing spiking hikes and stuff like that, and if there's no kind of exemptions, unless there's anything dramatically these businesses are going to lose millions and millions and even billions in consideration to what's happening with these tariffs. Even though some of the stuff he's saying on socials is like absolute cap, nothing like that's actually happening. And the realistic side of it is the guys in the States that are actually suffering in terms of higher costs in petrol, higher costs in food, higher costs in pretty much everything. How does that? I can't see him giving an exemption, bro. At all, unless it benefits him. And this is why I said what I said before.
If doing what he's doing now doesn't benefit him,
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's just stupid. I don't want to talk about it no more.
But we'll move on. We'll just move on. But don't be surprised if you see a sneaker soon.
This is stupid. Let's go strike.
All right, cool. Moving on to a lighter note. So we talked about Fragment last week, and we talked about their new colorway that they're coming through, and then we this week we heard that there's another third variation of the Fragment coming through, and it looks like it's a mixture of. I'm going to pull this up quickly. It looks like it, and this is highly all a mock-up. We don't know what it looks like, but somebody's put this together. I think it's whoever it is. Is it Z Sneaker? Maybe, possibly. They put this together. Just through the color blocking. It looks like it's the Storm Blue and the Black Toe Jordan 1 Union mixed together. You got the Black Toe at the front, you got the Storm Blue at the back. The Storm Blue or the Fragment colorway at the back, and at the back heel as well. You got the Black Toe at the front, blued out. So we know we've seen earlier variations of pictures from Fragment ones that haven't been true to the actual colorway that's been produced. If this is coming up, and it's a mixed match of the two unions that came out previously in, I think, 2018. I'm not mad, but I want to say it's lazy. That's what I get from it. That's my personal opinion. What's your thoughts?
If this sneaker comes out looking like this, it is, in my opinion, in the top 10 Jordan 1 collaborations.
Ooh, that's a big statement, bro.
I love this.
I agree. I agree.
I think it skips over a lot of Jordan 1s that people might want to rearrange based on retrospect, because I think a lot of stuff that we thought was hard wasn't so hard, and some stuff that we slept on is better than the reception they got.
Mm-hmm.
But this mock-up is, incredible. Blue outsole, blue heel, red collar, black swoosh, black toe, black tongue with the yellow. Yeah, this is easy work.
Yeah,
this
is why
without the fragment stamp. I don't even need the fragment stamp.
This is what I'm getting at, bro. This is what I'm getting at. This is what I'm actually getting at. What does this Fragment collaboration do to the Union collaboration? That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm literally getting at. This is why I said it's lazy. If it came from Union directly without the Fragment stamp, it would still be fire. It'd still be absolutely awesome, right? So why add the Fragment stamp at the back? It feels, me and Daniel had this conversation. It feels like you're adding hype to hype, and it's just overhype for no reason. Like, if this was just a Union Jordan 1 with that color blocking, I wouldn't call it lazy. I think it's a brilliant colorway. I agree with you 100%. But what value does the Fragment stamp add to that Jordan 1?
I mean, it's culturally relevant because of the first sneaker that the first
Okay.
Jordan 1 that we saw from Fragment, and the status that sneaker still holds when we're talking about top Jordan 1s. You know,
Okay.
it's probably in the 5, right? It might be in the 3.
And I totally agree with you. I'll say the same thing. Like, no, literally, we got a picture of the Fragment 1 last week that's coming out this year, and the
Horrible.
reception for it was underwhelming, right?
Horrible.
And then the week after we get issued, like, bro, this is not even in production. That could be a retrospective response from Nike to say, oh, don't worry, we've got another one coming out in 2026 and it's going to be in production, we're going to do this to it, blah 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 blah, and somebody's done a mock-up, or these sneakers done a mock-up. I agree with the colorway, I'm 100% on with the colorway, but what you're saying, but it seems like Fragment are just doing the same old. Look, if this wasn't a Union collaboration and they come out with a different colorway, yeah, exactly. What would it be? How would you adapt that colorway or a different colorway to, like, will Fragment be able to stand alone by itself as a collaboration with Jordan Brand? That's the question, bro. Will anybody be interested in that collaboration if it came out with just a Fragment Jordan 1, if it wasn't exactly the same variation we got originally? That's the question. Why are we getting a Fragment Travis Jordan 1 low? Why are we getting a Travis Union Jordan 1 Fragment? Why can't it stand by itself and be independent without having a triple collaboration? That's the thing I don't understand about just Fragment. This is why I asked the question. What value does Fragment add to this sneaker if it just was that colorway with a Union actual collaboration with the Jordan 1? That's the question, bro. It's difficult to answer.
Yeah, I mean, I respect Fragment, but that 3 was not good. And I mean, what else? The ones we just talking about. I'm just
Classic.
talking about the black.
Classic.
The black and white ones, the mock-up
Yeah.
that we just gotta see, because we talking about mock-ups now. So
yeah,
we gotta see. They got.
Yeah, we definitely got to see.
Something. They got
definitely.
They got to do something big on their own again.
Exactly.
I get it. If them and Union got a love language or whatever, that's great. But yeah, I agree with you, Fred. I want to see more from Fragment on their own.
Exactly. I want. The thing is, I want Union have done independent work just with Jordan Brand. Travis has done independent work just with Jordan Brand, and we've seen the awesomeness. We've seen awesomeness from Fragment. I'm not trying to shit over Fragment at all. I'm just trying to say, we just need to see that independence, creativeness that Fragment does with Jordan Brand or with Nike, and give us a dope line that we can relate to. They've given us that Jordan 1 classic, that absolute classic Jordan 1 Fragment. Just give us something that's going to just say, wow, that's absolutely awesome. And keep delivering. I don't want to even say this, but I'm not going to say it, but I just want to see something that's not connected to a different brand. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fragment Jordan. Fragment times Jordan.
Exactly. Give us a Fragment Jordan. Give us
a 5. Give us a give us a 95. Give us a 4, a 3. Give us a something.
Yep.
Bro. And more. But is it gonna be the same? Fragment, CDG,
Comme des Garçons.
Comme des Garçons. Yeah, that's CDG. What's y'all people always do the greenish, brown, grayish What's the big brand over there?
Jound as well. Do the same. All they do is stick their name. Yeah.
John. All they do is put their name on a basic ass colorway. What is the name of the brand over there? You trying to protect them? You know the name.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
It's a streetwear brand over there that's real
Palace?
huge. Not Palace. Not Cortez. They do a lot of stuff with New Balance. What is the name of the company? And the shoe always gray.
Amelio.
You talking about Leon Dore. Them two,
Yeah.
they do colors though. They do some colors. I can't hate on them. You know, I put them in like that same vein as like a Fresh Goods or J Tips.
Yeah.
Action Bronson. They do some colors. They be dull kind of. Who?
No. I was just about to say, Action Bronson's colorways are fire. The way he comes up with colorways on these New Balances are fire.
Action
At least.
crazy.
Yeah, at least that's what we're excited for sneakers that bring something special, bring something unique and stuff like that. Like, bro, I'm enjoying at this moment in time Supremo going away from just putting box logos on anything. Like, they're doing more than just putting box logos and stuff, which is good, right? They're trying to kind of reinvent themselves. Like, we're getting the Supreme Dunks, which are totally different than just putting stars on Jordan 1s and Dunks and stuff like that. I want to see more than just Fragment attaching itself to a Union or Travis. I want to see more, bro. I want to see more just from Fragment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Next quick strike.
I'll probably get loads of hate for that.
No, I don't. I mean, that's us wanting to see greatness from the brands that we want to rock with.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to rock with Fragment, but they not, in my opinion, they're not giving me much to rock with. That's just me. If you love everything Fragment do, I'm not hating on you as a person for liking what they do. It's for what me and TJ are saying is it's not exciting for us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no hate on y'all if you like what they doing. You know what I'm saying? I know.
Yeah.
I sold my pair, so the person that bought it wanted it. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they enjoy it more than I did. Cause
yeah.
No. Anyway, I got questions for you, bro. Via Soul Savvy.
Okay.
On Instagram. Is Nike's made in Italy markup worth it? Let's go down a little list, shall we, of GRs versus made in Italy's. We have the Jordan 1 High 85 versus the Jordan 1 High Wings. $200 versus $975.
I'll take the $200, bro.
All right. That Wings, man. That's one of the freshest sneakers I ever seen. It's not worth $1,000 though.
No.
They could have did that without making it $1,000. That's hard though. I don't know if it's hard because I know it's $1,000, but I just like it. Anyway, Air Max 95 Day of the Dead for $170. Air Max 95 Supreme Luxe $500.
I'll take the Day of the Deads, bro. They look dope.
I got $500 for them Supreme.
They do look dope. They look dope. The colorway is dope. But the thing is, it's not. It is. We're talking about knowing. When we talk about stuff like this, we talk about knowing the quality that you're getting. If it comes straight off a cow's ass onto a sneaker, then you're talking, maybe that it's worth the value. But you need to know if the quality is, like premium, and it's just not like another so-called premium sneaker, and it's just because it's like what's been happening recently is most of it is made in a different country and it's shipped over to Italy, and they just fine craft it and they put their name on it and boom. Like the Dior variation, like the Dior Jordan 1 was
Hold on.
culturally relevant. Go on.
Hold on. Do your eyes work?
Yeah.
Look at that. I've paid $500 for another sneaker. So I would pay $5. You didn't pay $5 for something.
Have I? I know I have. I paid for the
Oh, no, you ain't got to say what it was. You ain't got to say how much it was, or you ain't got to say what it was. What I want you to think about is, what have you purchased that costs as much or more than this versus what this is sold to be? Is what you paid, which is what you paid that much for, was it sold to be this?
Way better. No, whoa, it's way better than that, bro.
How you know?
Because it didn't release in this country. And it re-released for its anniversary. You know what it is?
I can't think of it right now. But what I'm saying is,
it starts with D, ends with B, and it's got number 6 next to it.
Them ain't this. They ain't this.
I prefer the DV6s, bro.
They ain't this. They ain't this. And I don't think these are the Alma Air 95s. These something else.
Yeah.
Look at them. Anyway, you ain't got to look no more. You don't like them like that. The Nike Victory Tour 4 golf shoe, $190.
Yeah.
The Justin Timberlake Victory Tours, $500.
I would say neither, because I don't play golf like that.
Yeah, we're gonna move on. Air Force One Low, $80. Air Force One Low Lux, $250.
What are you saying, bro? What do you say, sir?
If I was a Force guy, I would go $250.
Okay.
If I was a Force guy, I would go $250 for those. I would. I'm thinking about it from my current perspective, right?
Okay.
If I was a guy that bought Air Force Ones, which are normally around 100, 120, would I pay double for Italy premium that's a pair? Yeah.
I don't think 250s. Yeah, bro. I don't think 250 is bad for a Lux sneaker for Air Force One. Yeah, exactly. We just paid £175 for Union ones, bro.
So,
UNC ones, not Union ones. UNC ones.
And you know, $250 ain't bad for a premium pair.
Mm-hmm.
$100 over for the premium version of a soccer cleat / football boot. If I played, that's
you'd go for the 230. If you could turn into Messi, then yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna turn you into Messi, but I mean,
bro, hold on.
The elite version is what. Look at that, bro. That's a beautiful shoe. I wish.
Yeah, of course it is.
If I play soccer, bro, I would want that one.
Yeah, but that's you investing in yourself, because basically, if you played soccer and you were at a good level at playing soccer, you would want to invest in the best tech, and that Legend Elite might be the best of the best that you can wear, so you'd probably invest in that for yourself. So that's 230. The same thing as the Lux. We're talking about sneakers at the higher cost price. Right. And by the way, were you thinking about Stone Island?
Stone Island, yeah,
that's the one. I was looking up while we were talking. Yeah, Stone Island. Yeah, there you go. We got them.
Yeah, but these you would have to clean them. I mean,
yeah.
Anyway. Here we go again with the Air Force Ones. But this time they go with the '07, which is supposedly the better material versions
Yeah.
versus the Louis Vuitton. This one. I don't. This is a troll.
Nah, I'm gonna say this, right? Some of those Louis Vuittons are absolutely dope. Some of the Louis Vuitton sneakers are absolutely fire. And if I had the collateral, I will not be afraid to spend the collateral on a Louis Vuitton Air Force One, right? Because those pieces are absolutely fire.
No comment. And last but certainly not least, Air Jordan 1 High OG COJP, the gray ones,
Yeah.
versus the Dior Air Jordan 1 High. 170 for the COJPs, and it was actually 2,300. I think it was 2,350 for the Dior highs.
What you say, bro? Because I already got one of those sneakers, and I will probably prefer that.
I got the midnight navies.
Yeah, I've got the midnight navies and the silver variation as well. So I'm just picking the COJPs. I love the Dior's, culturally relevant. I just wouldn't pick it. It's got a premium quality. But I wouldn't pick it.
It's mid built too.
Yeah, but I wouldn't pick it. I think the lows better than the highs, but I would still not pick it.
1,000%. 1,000%. The Dior lows are much better than the highs. But yeah, I agree.
I'll leave that to the big ballers. I'll leave that to the big ballers because I still wouldn't pick it. The reason why is in some scenarios I would pick the cheaper sneaker is because for 2,000, 2,350, whatever the price is, I can get 10 sneakers for that, bro. Mm-hmm. So why am I picking one sneaker over 10 sneakers? I could get the Shadows, I could get the Chicagos if they came out, I could get the Shadow Back Balls when they come out, I could get the Undefeated 4s when they, bro, I can keep going on, bro. Like you could just got the UNC one. I'd rather have variety of quality sneakers than just one really hype sneaker because, like I said, my eyes are too big for my stomach. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, that might be the one too. Next quick strike.
All right, next up on the agenda today, we have, if I can pull up the thing. So this week we saw, I think this is awesome. I want to get your opinion on this because basically Adidas are doing something that they should be doing constantly and they're doing it well, in my personal opinion, because they're doing, I'm going to pull this up quickly, the Samba footballing shoes, right? And this is coming out in summer. The Adidas unveils a club-themed Samba pack for 2025 and 2026, and apparently this is coming out in summer 2025. They've got 8 clubs in there. They've got Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United. They've got I can't even say this name probably. Tariff, Juventus, Bayern Munich, Benfica, Real Madrid, all color-based themes for the actual club. Samba sneakers, going back to their footballing roots. I think this is awesome. I think this is absolutely awesome, and the colorways represents the colorways in the actual clubs as well. Uses the themes from the clubs. This is epic. This is absolutely beautiful, and it goes back to the Samba and the whole theme with Adidas and footballing culture. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, this is gonna be madness,
bro. The Real Madrid pair still is reselling for, like, at this moment in time without release, about £350 to £400. It's gonna stick that way because they're gonna be pairs that everybody wants.
Yeah, good job. I mean, this is what they do.
And bro, look. With the badges on the tongue, the color themed, like every single one of these themed sneakers has a badge of the club. Like Bayern Munich, all red, bro. That's beautiful. all red Bayern Munich, gum outsole, white stripes. I know you don't. But this is where you just got to give flowers to Adidas for absolutely killing this Samba, bro. And they just leaning on that Samba silhouette. Like look at the Liverpool colorways, red and white. Predominantly Liverpool wear red, but they've just flipped it because, bro, I probably would end up getting it because it's a Liverpool colorway. It's a Liverpool sneaker, bro. So and then it's got the emblem on the tongue, which makes it even doper. I want to see what else it produces or what else it brings to the table as well. And I think the Juventus strip, the outsole is pink because they actually have a pink away kit as well, which is fire. Translucent pink on that black actual leather sneaker is absolutely fire. If you love football, you'll be into these. Arsenal is Arsenal, whatever. Yeah, beautiful.
Hate. Bro. That was straight up hate right there, ladies and gentlemen. Bro, if you never heard hate before, you have now.
No. I'm not. Bro, all I'm gonna say for the Arsenal fans, I apologize for saying this. My girlfriend's mum's an Arsenal fan, and I want to give her a bottle.
No, you can't pre-apologize and then say something dirty. It's still dirty if you pre-apologize, or if you say it after you apologize. That means it's dirty still. I love Arsenal fans. Most majority of Arsenal fans are absolutely down to earth, but there's so many delusional Arsenal fans. No, there's so many delusional Arsenal fans online. And you know what? The narrative of this season for Liverpool Football Club has been the worst league. Liverpool shoe up there while you talk to her.
No.
Put the Liverpool shoe on the screen while you talk to her. Now. You got to, if you go do it, you got to do it right. You can't have somebody else sneak up there while you talk to her. Put the logo up there for her. Let them see it.
Let's address the Arsenal fans. The Arsenal fans out there, right? Liverpool. This was your turn to win the league. You basically bottled the league again. Bottle means you were supposed to win the league. Man City fell away. This was your year. You let a new manager come into Liverpool FC and win the league in his first year. And now you're downgrading the league to be called the worst league or the worst kind of league competition in years because you didn't win it. If this is the worst competition, the worst year for the league or Premier League, and you didn't win it, that means you must be absolutely rubbish. I'm talking trash bag in the bin, thrown out in the waste. That's what I'm saying. This is to the delusional Arsenal fans, because I have Arsenal fans. I love Arsenal fans because I think most of the people that actually support Arsenal are down to earth and they know their club. But it's those 1-2% delusional Arsenal fans that actually come online. There's 2% delusional Arsenal fans that come online and start throwing up narratives. I'm saying this: if you guys have won the Premier League this year, you'd be saying this is the best league ever. We won it, but you're not because you didn't win it. And this is like how many times you bottled it. I can't wait for PSG to knock you out on Wednesday, the Champions League.
Wait.
Then you ain't got nothing to say. Yeah, they're in the Champions League, which is European League, European Elite League.
Good, right?
No. Yeah, but they got beat 1-0 at home. Let's talk about it. Come at me when you want something.
You saying you can't wait for PSG to beat them, but I thought PSG wasn't that good no more. Then Mbappe left, right?
Mbappe, Neymar, Messi all left.
So who they got now?
Dembele. They got some young players that play as a team, bro. They got young players that play as a proper team.
Of good role players.
Yeah,
but
that's what you need. Yep. I would say.
What you call them guys?
Arsenal. They got good players. They got good. The thing is, they're like, you know what? They lost in the league on Saturday, and their manager came out and said, "We're going to use this aggression and rage and go to Parc de Paris and beat Paris Saint-Germain using like." Bro, you don't you talk that talk when you won stuff. Talk that talk when you won the match. Don't talk it before because it's gonna blow up in your face. And I'm just sitting there watching it. And I said to one of my Arsenal mates in the gym, when they beat Real Madrid, because Real Madrid lost to about lost 5 times in the Champions League tables, right? And they just about got through. Liverpool even beat them, right? So that was fine. You were celebrating then. That was fine. You were talking the most. That was fine. I warned my Arsenal guy, and he's a safe guy. Watch out for PSG and watch out for Barcelona. Those are the 2 teams you got to worry about in the Champions League in the semi-finals. Barcelona and Inter Milan 3-3. PSG came to the Emirates, which is Arsenal's home ground, and beat them 1-0. Right? Now you're going to their stadium and you're telling me that you can take all that aggression. Where was you in the first leg? Just sometimes, as a Liverpool fan, I'm very humble because I know how much we struggled over the years. I've been a supporter since I was 13 years old. I know how much we struggled. I know how much effort it takes. Your Arsenal Football Club haven't won a European Championship at all, ever in the Champions League, in the Elite League. I wish them to win it once, but I can't take the delusional fans because they're crazy. They make up stuff. Yo, bro, we were 12 or 15 points ahead of them, and one of the Arsenal fans on the AFC TV was like, "Oh yeah, we could still win the league mathematically. It's not over, bro. It's over. There's only like 5 games to play, and it's or 6 games to play. It's over. You keep drawing matches, and you letting Liverpool keep extending that lead. Then you say it's a poor league because you can't compete. It's just Don't talk to me. You don't know football. I've been watching football since I was a kid. You don't know football.
Hey, you talking about next quick strike. Because you don't know.
But yeah, Samba's absolutely dope. Absolutely fire. We got sidetracked there.
It's okay. I like when you get your shit off on certain topics. That's why I was boosting you up. I wanted you to go crazier than you did, but you did good.
Yeah.
You didn't go as crazy as I would have went, but you did what you were supposed to do. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Your friend.
Talking about CLOT. Who even my friend?
Your friend. Edison
Chin.
The boy that made some McDonald's shoes.
Why?
That's what he did. He then went over there and made some McDonald's shoes. They came out yesterday. I ain't checked for them. I don't know who did. I don't know who wanted this.
Can you zoom into that? Hold on.
The boy got McDonald's shoes. Your guy, Edison Chin.
Bro, he's not my guy. He's not my guy.
Former Nike collaborator, founder, CEO, designer. They call them mixed spices. They come in a bag. They might well put fries in the bottom of the bag too and grease these up. Cause look, this is great, boy. What in the hell is Edison Chin thinking?
Why? The question is why. But why do it? Like I don't understand. Why would you do that?
If you put the two shoes together on the outsole, it make the CLOT logo.
That's the only dope thing about it, though. Then
that ain't dope.
That's the
It's a McDonald's shoe. What are you?
No.
What?
No. Forget the McDonald's aspect.
These the hamburger folds right here.
No burgers. Nobody's gonna steal that, bro.
Bruh. Come on, bro.
That's a down. No, I'll be honest. That's a downgrade.
Downgrade.
That's like that's basement. Going back to the basement. I don't know.
No. This is under the culture right here. Where he at right here. This ain't.
Okay. Do you think they forced Edison Chan's hand?
He never
and
liked
said,
sneakers, bro. He never liked sneakers. This a job for him. He went to design school. Somebody told him to pick something. Like he had to go. His parents forced him to go to school, and they told him to pick something. So he picked the easiest thing, which was graphic design or something, whatever. Bruh, this ain't. What's up with this dude, bro? Is this the Bizarro Edison? This evil Edison right here.
it don't make sense. Like, did Adidas force him to do this collaboration?
This ain't got no logos on it. This ain't got nothing but a CLOT logo on it.
Oh, so
Adidas
independence.
Adidas ain't even attached to this. They knew better. They knew this part was happening. They said Q and TJ gonna tear this apart. We gonna stay away from this. They already got us a couple weeks ago with the lace the what the is? The wedding dress Sambas. Softest wedding dress. Bro, this man that made McDonald's shit.
I just quickly looked up. This is the explanation, right? Edison Chan, a co-founder of streetwear label CLOT, a collaboration with McDonald's China to create the McSpicy. I wouldn't say that. The Spicy series, a limited edition collection that blends fashion and fast food culture. This partnership reimagines.
Ain't no blend between fashion and fast food culture. Stop reading, bro. Please. It's not gonna make sense. You wasting your breath. There is no bridge, huh? Fashion and fast food culture. What?
Don't know. I missed the part. This is the first time I've seen it, bro. It's exclusive to China.
Go eat? Who get fresh to go to Burger King? I ain't never seen nobody go get fresh. Take their time and effort to get clean and go get a burger from the fast food restaurant. Fashion and food, bruh. No.
I'm trying to make excuses, but I can't, bro.
Go ahead. I'm gonna give you some more time. Go ahead.
No, it might look. There's something about fast food and Asian culture, especially in Japan and China, which is a bit more different than the United States or UK. That's the only thing I can think about it, because I think there's a tradition where in especially in Japan, I might be absolutely bastardizing this, but they get KFC. They get KFC on Christmas Day. They eat KFC on Christmas Day, and that's the only time. That's their tradition. So I'm seeing maybe it ties into that somehow. I might be getting this totally wrong, but that's what I believe to be true. That's the only way I can think that makes sense. And it doesn't make sense to us, but it makes sense to the Chinese culture. I don't know. Maybe they do dress up to go to fast food restaurants. I don't know, bro. I do not know, but it doesn't make sense to us because we treat fast food as everyday convenience. Maybe they don't. That's the only way I can actually kind of, and I think it's more of a cultural difference that we're not understanding. So maybe it makes sense to people in China than it does to the rest of the world. I do not know. That's the only way I can put any reasoning behind it. But for us, that doesn't make sense at all. Why Edison Chan would go and do a collaboration with McDonald's. That's all I can say.
Edison Chan need to take these Zoom Air Ronalds and keep them far, far away from the media. Do a secret. do a phantom drop, ghost drop. Just pull up at the local McDonald's with the pass You know, get a van, make the van look like a Happy Meal box. Yeah, yeah. hmm And that, by the way, they should not come in adult sizes. They should be grade school only, grade
Mhm.
school exclusive. Edison. But I know you couldn't do that because you had to have your pair.
Hmm.
So you
I
made
was. Oh.
pairs for grown up people to buy and put their little pins on and put the Ronald Hot Steppers on and go to McDonald's.
I was right about the Japanese Japanese people eating Kentucky Fried Chicken on Christmas. It started
I
in
don't care
19.
how right
In
you are.
it started in 19.
Your facts are not gonna kill my sarcasm.
I know, I know, but I think there's a cultural misstep that we don't understand, and
slip
this is
resistant?
why.
Are they slip resistant? Is he gonna give employees free pairs? They better be slip. They got to be slip resistant.
Mm.
'Cause I got to rock them at work now. They need to be coated too. They need to be stain repellent coated too. So I can wear them to work. They need to be slip resistant so they can be qualified for meet all the prerequisites for safe workwear. You know what I'm talking about? So we can be safe and we can be fresh.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about? And our Ronald knockoff forums because Adidas was smart enough to not let him put stripes on this.
Yeah, it's not
over.
good. It's not good. It's not good.
It's
Like
over.
it's for us. For us, it's not a good look. I'm saying this.
It's over.
Did you like the Travis McDonald's collaboration? What do you think of that?
He ain't dropped no shoe.
He just dropped food and
T-shirts
merchandise.
and food. Yeah.
yeah.
And whatnot. Yeah.
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 Right, we might as well move on. I just don't understand that.
No,
I don't understand it.
It's over. That's it. No more. No more for Edison.
Let's move on to the last one, bro.
Yeah, next quiz strike. Yeah.
All right, cool. This was circulating this week.
Oh,
Go on.
my bad. I missed my attachment to that.
Go on.
Did you see?
No. Save it. Take it off. Save it. We're going to the next quiz strike. You guys saw nothing. You guys heard nothing. We're saving it. We're saving it for cool. Right, there you go, bro. I already got that.
My bad.
I already got that.
I ain't mean to step on you.
No. You didn't step on me. But this week we're talking about the dirtiest of Air Force Ones, the smoke and mirrors, bro. Right. So this week this was circulating in this. I almost took this to court, but I thought I give a bit of leeway because it looks like Nike are doing us all a favor and giving everybody dirty Air Force Ones, the white variation, the black variation. This is called the smoke and mirrors. I don't know whether the white one's called the smokes and the black one's called the mirrors because you can't see anything if you're wearing black and you can see smoke with the whites. I don't know, bro, whether it's what they're doing, but apparently over time, the more you wear this, the more it becomes cleaner. So it's that reverse psychology of cleaning your sneakers, and they give you a toothbrush to go and clean it as well. This to me is taking the whole age look to a whole new level, but it's like reverse aging. It's like Benjamin buttoning the Air Force One. What's your thoughts?
I get the concept of because we always trash the pre-dirty sneakers.
Yeah.
Rock did it, Adidas did it, the high fashion companies overdid it. And this is Nike's first like real shot at it, pre-dirty sneaker, and I get the concept is taking, in my opinion, it's taking a stupid concept and trying to flip it, but it's still stupid to me. Because what's the point? Like by the time, because Complex did, they got the shoe and they did a couple of videos with the white one, trying to get it stripped down to the clean layers. And
I think it's got a tearaway. I think it's got a tearaway. Is it not tearaway, or is it a print?
No, it's just like paint, or it's not. I think it's paint, bro. Because they scrubbed it with cleaner. They use acetone and all type. The pads, the detergent pads. They used everything. And it takes a lot to get it to the quote unquote clean underside. So by the time you wear the shoe enough for it to get there, it ain't gonna be good. You're gonna run through the outsole before you reveal the whites under the dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the same thing with the black ones. Now, if you're the type of person that's gonna buy one pair of shoes and wear one pair of shoes, then you'll make it to see the shoe changing. But once again, by the time you get there, it's time to buy another pair.
Yeah, the one thing I'm definitely gonna say about this whole new pack called the Smoke Mirrors pack. You know, we back in the day, like I would say, even like 5 or 6 years ago, we was talking about how, we were doing live on Instagram. We was talking about how it's a rite of passage to wear a sneaker, to see it wear away, to see it crease, to see it yellow out, to see especially with Jordan 5s, like the white translucent outsole go like piss yellow and stuff like that. It was like a rite of passage. It was like you worn it, you loved it, you could put time and effort into it, and it felt like you did something. You did something monumental, and then. Yeah, and then when the new pair came out, you're like, all right, cool. I'm loving this new pair. Like, I've got a new pair. This is my old pair. Look how old and greasy I ran through it. I love this sneaker. And it was almost like a pride and joy of your love for that sneaker. And then you're going to get a new pair and then you're going to do the same thing. Now it just feels like, oh, don't worry about that. We just give you one that's already like that. And this is why, for me, when we get Jordan 5s that are pre-aged, I think some of them are dope. But I think some of them are like over exaggerated. Like, don't get me wrong, the Gore-Tex Jordan 5, absolutely fire sneaker. It's got that pre-aged like gum look to it, and it brings. I stuff. Horizon. Yep. I love that whole look. I love that whole vibe. But now I think it's going beyond that limit where it's now, we're just going to give you a sneaker that's pre-aged out and you have to try to run through this to make it all brand spanking new. Do you need to do that really though? Like, it just I can understand, like I said, the concept, but do you really need it? Like, where we gone from? Like, I want a fresh pair of kicks to I want a shabby old pair of kicks that I can just look for, run through, and whatever. But it just doesn't make sense, bro. It doesn't make sense. For me as a sneaker, it doesn't make sense because I want a fresh, brand new spanking pair that smells great from the box, that looks great from the box, that comes out. And this is what we talked about last week. It's like overdoing the sell. Now it's like going down the route of overdoing the aged kind of vibe to it. I just don't. I want a fresh pair of kicks. I don't want an aged out pair of kicks all the time, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the black one supposedly... it's supposed to get darker over time. Like, come on, man. We'll need all this.
But then if it to be, I don't even get the concept of why I call it smoke mirrors. A whole brand spanking new concept. Yeah, it is definitely illusion. Like, it's illusion to the fact that you need to go and clean the sneaker. But by the way,
not to be used without the express written consent of the Shoe Dog Podcast.
If you really want to call it smoke mirrors, what you could have done with this Air Force One was give it the civilist effect, where if it hits the sunshine, right? If you get a ray of sunshine on it, it turns white. And if you goes dark again, it turns black. You could have done a 2-in-1 flip, calling it the Smoke Mirrors, and have an Air Force One that's triple white in the daytime and triple black in the nighttime. That would have been dope. That's my opinion.
Listen to the man when he's telling the truth.
Now, if they ever do that, I'm gonna say
not to be used without the express written consent of the Shoot Dog Podcast.
There you go, bro. That's a dope concept for calling smoke and mirrors, because that in effect is an illusion for that sneaker. It smokes and mirrors. You don't know if you got triple white or a triple black, or if it rains, you might have a triple white and black. Bro, it's a dope. Just give it a civilist effect. See what I'm saying?
I see exactly what you're saying. You've seen it online too on the Jordan 12 already. So
yeah, exactly, bro. It can be done. It can be done, and a lot of people. That's a custom as well. That's a dope custom.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not original from us. I'm just saying that they're cool. I don't understand the Smoke and Mirrors. Why I named this pack the Smoke and Mirrors at all? It could just call it aged, and ageder. So you know.
Aged and aged.
Oh no, or the Benjamin Button Air Force Ones. Like you got, and the more you wear it, the more it gets older. The more it gets older, the more younger it looks.
I hate that. When I heard somebody else say that, the Benjamin Button, I hate that.
So I'm not the original. I'm not the only one that thought that.
To it. Nah.
So I'm not the only one that thought that. Then
I hate when people apply that concept to stuff.
Yeah,
because half of the time it don't make sense. It kind of does in this case, but I just don't like that reference.
No. The fountain of youth. Call it fountain of youth. The more you wear it, the more it gets cleaner. The more it de-ages. Fountain of youth. That's not the Smoke and Mirrors don't make sense.
How about just don't do this?
Man.
Anyway.
Man. I'll be interested to see if somebody puts that in a laundry bag and try and wash them. See what comes out. I'll be intrigued.
Rejuvenator probably gonna do it. They got to.
Yeah. Clean that. You know what?
Get decent result. Well, they should drop the video regardless, but they should be the people to do it for sure. Just put it through the whole cleaning process and see what happens.
But you know what? Do you know what this is also? And this is what I don't like about them. I understand the concept, but it gives people excuses to run outside with manky old Air Force Ones that aren't this sneaker and say,
you can tell the difference.
It's cool. It's cool to wear them.
I saw some the other day. Busted up pair of Air Force One. It wasn't them. I looked pretty close when I saw them. I looked for the mini swoosh and I looked for the swoosh, the word swoosh on the back tab. That's how you can tell the difference. Mm-hmm. And that like dark, it seemed to be like a real dark spot right in front of the toe. Yeah, you can tell.
You know what? I don't want to do this, but you know what would be really funny if somebody just actually goes and puts more dirt on them and says, you're going to clean them anyway. So what's the point? This might make them more dirtier for you.
They're on your sneakers. You keep talking about it. It's over.
It's over. All right. So let's get on to the best topic, because you've just given a hint to everybody of what we're going to show next for us. So let's go into that.
I know. Damn. When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
order in the court.
The sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty! Welcome back to the Sneaker Court Public Opinion with me, Judge Public Opinion and Executioner. Welcome back. Today, we have something very interesting, something very, very intriguing, and something very, very profiteering because you showed them earlier, bro, but we're going to show them on eBay. At this moment in time, you can get yourself an ultra rare Nike Jordan swoosh logo tick French fry / chip for £1,000. And that's not the only ones you can get. I've seen variations that go up to and beyond 20 grand to this one down below, which is 90 quid. 90 quid or $120 for a rare, and they're calling it ultra rare because it can't be ultra rare because it's like loads of these, right? Nike swoosh French fries. This is crazy to me. This is spectacularly basically profiteering off the Nike logo. I won't be surprised if Nike starts to copy strike these guys or people that's trying to show these. This reminds me of stuff like the Jesus Toast and the Puffy Dorito and all of that stuff.
Cheetos.
The Pokemon, yeah, all of that. There's a lot of people out there at this moment in time that are just trying to make a buck. This is the funniest stuff I've ever seen. This was highlighted on a social platform recently. I think this is utter trash. This is probably going to break up in transit anyway. If it's not resin filled and framed, it's going to deteriorate. Just like the guy who stored the actual Travis Scott McDonald's burger in the fridge and left it there for years. I don't understand why people would go and get that. I'd rather buy 100 packs of French fries and try to look for my own one if you're keen to find it, because you probably will find it. It's not that rare because there's loads of listings on eBay at this moment in time. This is trash. It belongs in the trash. It belongs out your other end of your bumhole because you eat it and poop this out. That's where it belongs. Don't sell it for $120 off 20 grand. Some of these prices are crazy, bro. So some people are trying to sell this for a ridiculous amount of money. So on that note, bro, I just wanted to bring that to Sneaker Court. Gone.
Let me help y'all save a whole lot of money if this is something y'all interested in. Take your stupid ass to the store. Buy a potato. Bring your stupid ass back home. Get a knife. And cut your own damn swoosh French fries. And cook them. You can eat them. You can save them. Or you can post them on eBay yourself. But don't be a dumbass and buy a swoosh French fry from somebody else. Because guess what they probably did? They took their scamming ass to the store and bought a potato. And they brought their scamming ass back home. And they got a knife. And they made their own Nike swoosh French fry. And they cooked
Look at that, bro. Look.
And they posted it online.
There's at least 4 listings here, bro.
The saddest part about this is Edison Chin didn't think of this.
On that, guys. Guilty, and I'm not even saying these guys are guilty. I'm saying if you're buying this, you're guilty of being a dumbass. That's all I'm saying. Anything you want to say?
No, man. I got a case though.
What's that, bro? Go on, let's go. Guilty. All right, Q. What's your case, bro? Today.
I ain't got no words. I'm gonna let this gentleman here explain it.
This is the story of how the fake Supreme became bigger than the real Supreme. And we're not talking about a little bootleg stand. We're talking about a multi-million-dollar company that actually fooled Samsung. Let me explain. So, just about everybody knows what Supreme is, and it quickly became one of the most sought-after brands in 2015 to 2018. And Supreme is known for its products being very limited. A t-shirt that sells online could sell for over $1,000 on the resale market. But one thing that Supreme forgot to do was internationally trademark their name. And another European company saw an opportunity and took it. A company called International Brand Firm, owned by an Italian businessman named Michele Di Piero. They went on to legally trademark the Supreme name in Italy, Spain, and China. And soon after this, Supreme Italia was born. This wasn't just a bootleg company anymore. They opened multiple flagship stores with thousands of employees, and they began pumping out Supreme stuff at a global level. That's how stores like this were able to operate in China, and this was all while the real Supreme could do literally nothing. They tried taking them to court multiple times and lost. Supreme Italia legally owned the trademark in these countries. And then in 2018, Samsung actually launched a collab with Supreme. Yes, Samsung. They dropped a bunch of Supreme branded phones and also accessories. But it wasn't until the real Supreme made a statement that they had to back out because they were dealing with the fake Supreme. But it was too late. The fake Supreme already made millions. But after years of Supreme fighting this in court, the fake Supreme Italia lost a $10 million lawsuit and also sentenced the owner to 8 years in prison. This is the
Hey, I want to say one thing. I want to say one thing. First of all, Supreme, the people in Supreme, you're absolutely stupid for not copyrighting your name all over globally, right? Because if you're up and coming and popular, you gotta get on it straight. You gotta copyright that all globally, otherwise people are gonna do what they just done. And second of all, I'm glad that a bootlegger actually got caught. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
I mean, it was legal, but it is still kind of bootleg. Culturally, it's bootleg. Legally, it's not. So
it's stealing somebody else's intellectual property, which is bad. Like in terms of if you came out with an idea and somebody steals it, that's bad. That's really bad. So I'm glad that I'm glad he got his sentence. Simple. So on that. Guilty. Supreme bad on you. Supreme Italia bad on you. But sometimes two bads make a right. That's all I'm gonna say.
What? Never mind. When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion. Yeah.
I twisted the two wrongs don't make a right, the two bads make a right. Because he got what he got. Simple, innit? So
Yeah. Well, two wrongs don't make a right, but four lefts do. So there you go.
yeah, very true. Because you're right in the back, right same in the back position you was before.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Let's quiz drink. No.
We did discuss.
I'm talking shit. I got a fear.
Go on.
Jordan 3 Soul 2.0.
Yep.
I changed my mind. I
That's
do not
good.
like it.
Oh, you don't like it?
I do not.
I thought you didn't like it, and then you're like, okay, cool. Why? What happened?
It's too tan. Like,
Too gold on the midsole, yeah.
Yeah, like what is brown? Like it's peanut butter.
Oh, by the way, that's coming out globally. That's not limited to Seoul. It's coming out. It's not limited to South Korea. It's coming out globally.
What's up? I hope y'all caught. I'm cool.
Yep. 15th of May, by the way. I think 15th or 17th of May. Just coming out shortly.
Yeah. Lacoste Crocs. You know the Lacoste logo, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Lee, go and check that out, guys.
You ain't see that?
No.
Hold on. I got you.
On a
Because you ain't
on a
seen
second note, yeah. On a second, go on. You got it up already. What?
it's a croc
Where's
that
the
look
top?
like the Lacoste logo.
Yeah, but where's the support for the toe? Your foot sliding out there.
Hey man.
If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. It looks like the toes are exposed, but everything else is not. So just go and check that out. It looks horrible.
Buy what you like, man. Next
Oh, by the way, sorry.
What?
There's a Pokemon collaboration coming out. I can't remember the name, but it's a Pokemon collaboration coming out with all this merch and stuff like that. It
Cheetos?
looks dope. No, not Cheetos. You go to the next one now. Not Cheetos, not Cheetos. I got it. Pokemon homeware collaboration. It's literally Pokemon that for furniture, for pots, and for shoes and slippers and slides, all that stuff. Go and check that out. It's actually quite
You
cute
talking about the
for
Caribbean dude who claimed Atlanta.
really.
Onward, yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
HOMME work.
No, homeware, not homework, homeware.
Oh, homeware.
It's there's slides, there's hangers, there's jars, all of that stuff is coming up, which looks super fire, to be honest.
If you're into Pokemon, I guess.
Yeah, watch out for that.
Jordan 10 still does have the toe cap.
Hey.
First, we was hearing it was gonna have the toe cap. Then they were saying it don't have the toe cap. But
Which
now
was a
we're
low
seeing
cap.
pictures, and there is a toe cap. So, like we always say, you got to take this stuff with a grain of salt. Even we be wrong sometimes, but there is a toe cap on the Steel 10s that are coming this year.
Yep.
I'm in now. I ain't even gonna talk about the date that people throwing around. I'm gonna just wait till they pop up on the raffle or the release list on the retailers.
Yeah, so, I'm gonna say there's
sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes there's too much cap going on. There's a whole lot of cap going on sometimes online. So yeah, watch it.
Sometimes
Definitely.
it's on the toe.
Yeah.
Jordan 5 wings, 2025.
What do you think?
Man.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
They cool. I see what they went for. I think the colorway is off. I like the concept, but I think the colorway is off.
Yep.
And last but not least from me, Grandma's Couch is back.
Oh yes,
Adidas
I saw that.
Rivalry Low. I think it's 3 colors this time. They nice. So
they're doing it well.
Shout out
doing
to them.
it well.
They're gonna be limited again too. Every time
it always is.
It's super limited. So if y'all want them, y'all gonna have to be on them.
I was just double checking the actual original Jordan 5 wings. I loved them. I should have got them when they were lower.
I like the lows, the black and gold lows.
Yeah, you got those, haven't you?
No.
Oh.
I went for them. I took the L on them. I got the PSG lows. That might be what you.
Oh yeah. That's probably what I'm thinking about. All right, cool. Yeah, you need to get them out. I got loads. Ernie Barnes, a Supreme collaboration coming. I love the whole aesthetics to that. That looks dope. You know what I'm talking about, bro?
Who?
Ernie Barnes and Supreme.
I ain't seen that.
Yeah, I'll show you after this. Shout about all pictures of surfacing. Looks absolutely fire. That's coming out soon. So watch out for that. It looks so good. Apparently apparently it's so. I think it might still be coming out next month. But apparently they look like they're as close to the originals as you can get. So that's gonna be crazy. Jordan 3 OG brand classic PE. Have you seen that, bro? You've been around for a couple of while. That looks good. I like it.
Remind me of the
That's definitely
a little bit too
much. Oh yeah, I agree with you. Also, Kim Kardashian and Nike are hiring for skims. You can either be a principal Nike scrims product operator. You could be a lead technician developer. You can be a lead materials developer. You can be a senior manager as for Nike skims. And there's no massage job, so I'm not going to apply. But yeah, basically you could there's vacancies there if you want to be part of Kim Kardashian's team and Nike's skims. So watch out for that. They're hiring. Air Jordan 1 Chicago Low is returning in October 18th. Watch out for that.
Yummy.
The Nike Dunk Low P has P attached to it, and if you know what the P word is, you know what that means. There is a hang tag with a P on it, so watch out for that. We're not going to say the P word. Nike Air Max 95 OG Blue Spark is returning in August time, so watch out for that as well. Yeah, it's getting crazy. 95s are going crazy, and we saw the soft pink gradient release this week, and it disappeared. Yeah, so watch out for that. Also, Travis Scott and Boss are dropping their collaboration on 9th of May. That's coming out shortly. Then he's got the Boss team wearing that. That is crazy. That looks absolutely dope. I know you don't like 2026 releases, but it looks like we might be getting a Levi's Jordan 3. So watch out for pictures of those. I want to see what that looks like if it's true. Nike are maybe dropping the white cement 4s earlier, or a couple of weeks earlier shock dropping a couple of weeks earlier. So keep your ears to the ground, like we always say, to get those releases. That's gonna be everywhere. But like the theory at the start, bringing the hype up. So watch out for those. Next up, Nike just done an all brown Air Max 90. And it looks like it's so good for the UPS drivers. If you haven't seen that, go and check out Nike's all brown Air Max 90. It does look like the UPS van, bro.
What's left of the UPS drivers? Because UPS just made a bunch of cuts. They have laid off. Actually, they closed 73 facilities. And they're laying off around 20,000 people.
Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy.
So, yeah.
Right. I'll go 5 more quickly. Off-White Air Jordan 1 Alaska is dropping on the 20th of December. So, Merry Christmas to everybody that wants that, because it's hype Christmas this year. Santa Claus may be bringing you that for Christmas, especially on the 20th if it's releasing. So, Nike might be dropping a nice little package to your door. Undefeated 4s have been pushed back. Yeah, that's crazy. Undefeated Christmas is going to be crazy. And they're going to keep that pressure on. Undefeated 4s, Jordan 4s are moving to August time, the 28th of August. If you want that is going to be everywhere. But if you want that, watch out for that. Travis Fragment is dropping. Travis Fragment lows are dropping on September 20th. So watch out for that. And the last but not least, you covered the Jordan 3. So the last but not least, have you seen the AJ Wilson Nike A1 commercial, bro?
You mean Asia?
Asia, yeah, I say not Asia. Asia Wilson. Yeah. Dope. That's how you do a release. That is how you do a release. That video is fire. Absolute fire.
She's taking her time too.
Yeah, absolute fire. That was all the discounts. That was a lot this week.
Yeah. MCM got something coming up with Snipes. So that's something to look out for too.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what they
for
do.
Sure.
And I still don't like the Awake the pink 5s.
I want to see the other variation. I want to see the black variation. Apparently, there's the second variation. So I want to see what that looks like. I don't think we'll see that until 2026, but I want to see what it looks like. I'm keen on those 5s. Definitely.
Yeah, we'll see.
What's up, bro? That was a show, bro. By the way, that was a show.
No.
Okay.
Before we close it out. If you don't know, the greatest hip hop group of all time is indeed Outkast. And they are indeed in the Hall of Fame. It didn't take long. We ain't doing all this waiting around and debating and, well, they could have got in this year, but they pushing no. If you put them on the ballot, it's solidified. Just go on and don't even. Why we had to vote for Outkast? Like who would not vote for Outkast? What is wrong with your brain if you see the ballot there and they own it and you don't vote for them? It's stupid. It don't make sense at all. So shout out to Outkast, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Duh. And the haters can put that in y'all pipe and smoke it. With that being said, I don't know if I said R.I.P. to Scooter too. R.I.P. Young Scooter.
Nah.
Just in case I didn't say it. Have a great day, great week, great month, great year. My voice playing tricks on me. As soon as we get the mic working, my voice start acting crazy. Buy what you like, rock what you like. Don't believe the hype, because the hype ain't real. And sneakers don't make you cool.
You make the sneakers cool.
Facts.
Oh, facts. Exactly.
Lacoste slides.
I got only one thing to say to that, bro. Dumbass equations mean dumbass results. Simple. Peace out, guys. Peace.
Peace.